Go down since day one, real bros at. Them stories that you telling on phone that. Where your heart, nigga?
Where your soul? Yeah, man. I'm actually just driving right now. This is my first actual YouTube live, I guess you can say. But nah, man, I had to do a real quick little update, man. Has anybody heard of this? Well, I'm sure everybody's heard of it now. The little AI FK Meka or FN Meka. It's something, whatever. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, man, I was observing, man. I've been quiet on the YouTube streets for a little while, but man, I just been observing just some, you know, lack of a better word, some fuck shit, man. Cause man, this also, okay. So this FN Meka thing, right? This is an AI rapper, and you know, it was created by some little AI company. 99% sure that the company is not black owned. So the FN Meka character, you can see this guy, you know, online, doing some of the most niggerish type things that, frankly, white people think we do. So yeah, he comes out. It's a whole thing, and I wanted to. First of all, if you're not, you know, somewhat, you know, offended, you're probably, hell, even if you ain't black, you're probably still offended. But you're definitely offended. You should be if you are a Negroid type of person. So yeah, that's basically, you know, see here I am getting distracted trying to preach to Gizang. But yeah, man. So okay, so it's an AI rapper, right? And how they collected all the data for the AI rapper, they said they just collected a bunch of data from what they see online, from all your favorite rappers and all your favorite whatevers, and you know, they took that, did some algorithms, and created AI, basically. Okay, that's fine. But the problem with that is all the information they got was from what's popular in the internet sphere, right? So what does that mean? Well, what's popular? Pretty much nigga shit, nigga shit, right? So you know, they use the nigga shit to create an AR avatar, and then use that to, I mean, it's about money at the end of the day, but they're using it to basically say, hey, we can create an rapper from scratch, white people. We can create a rapper from scratch, and can't nothing you niggas do about it. Now, the problem with that is, for them it ain't no problem. Okay? But for us, that's a huge problem. And why is that a huge problem? Because they're erasing your history. That's why. They are trying to erase your history. You know what I'm saying? So when someone's trying to erase your history, you know, you should take that as a very obvious threat. 100%. And the thing about it is, hold on, let's cross the street. concentrate on the side. But yeah, the problem with that is they're essentially erasing your history. It may not seem like it, but I can promise you that that's the goal. I mean, really, truth be told, the goal is to make money, right? And this ain't no different from, you know, whatever cartoon character Negro they can come up with, they gonna do it. They always gonna do it. And that's where this thing, me being the engineer I am, that's what scares me, man. It scares me because it ain't scaring nobody else. Well, it really should be. It really should be scaring everybody else, but it's not. You know? So, this whole FM Meka thing. I mean, honestly, there's not too many people who are going to be able to give my perspective because, I mean, I do work. Well, I work as a consultant now, but you all know I own my own stuff, and I am a machine learning, data science type of person. So, you know, when you really get to that point where you kind of have a good expertise and a good grasp on the technology, you know, you're not really too concerned. Man, did I take the wrong left? Yeah, I did. You're not really too concerned. Well, you are really concerned with these technologies, and not only that, I've said this before, I say it again, either I'm gonna do it or the Nazis are gonna do it. FM Meka is when the Nazis get a hold of you. You know? So the big news came from this thing where this guy got signed by Capitol Records, right? Which doesn't even make any sense. Like, they're signing an artist to Capitol Records that isn't even real. So they're really not even signing the artist, they're signing the damn engineering team. Right? Because how do we even know that FN Meka is even AI? Like, we only know how you go check. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to check? The truth is, I mean, how do you check? You know? Like, how do you check if it's AI? And that's really towards like just even getting into the ethics of AI and shit. Like, how do you know it's not AI? It's just some guy, you know, behind a computer screen sending out messages and whatnot. Like, you don't know that. You don't have access to the code. You're not a programmer, many people, you know? You're not a programmer, so, or you're not an AI person, you're not an engineer, you're not any of that stuff. So how would you even, know that this is really an artificial intelligence? And why would they even have an artificial intelligence wilding out and saying all this crazy? This guy was it really caught people's attention, I think, because he was saying the N-word. Now keep in mind, this is made by white people. Why is a black, light-skinned, demonic looking figure just saying the N-word like it's cool? You gotta start asking yourself, like, is this some evil shit? Because it seems like some evil shit. You know what I mean? So it's becoming more and more obvious that there is demonic agendas out there. They're using technology, of course, as we knew they would use technology. We just didn't know what form it would come in. And this guy, person is like not the ideal representation of what a rapper is. And you know, and it really does get into some deep type shit, because if you think about it, you know, rapping is just one tool of hip hop. Hip hop is broken down into like 5 pillars, right? You know, and if I get one wrong, just let me know. But it's either well, not either, it's DJing, MCing, aka what they call rapping, graffiti, political movement, and there's something else I'm missing. Did I say dancing? Dancing. Yeah, okay. So dancing, DJ, MCing, politics, graffiti. That's the 5. That's basically the 5 pillars of hip hop. So really, what has gotten confused over time on purpose is the hip hop aspect, or the rap aspect of hip hop. Rap is just what MCs do. They rap and they rhyme, right? People, because of the media, because it's never really been enforced, people are now saying, really have always been saying, that here we go. That you know, hip hop is that is rapping. It's like, no, man, that's just a part of hip hop, man. That's a part of hip hop. That's not everything that hip hop is. But because that's the most, right now, the most popular avenue of hip hop, you think it's the rapper. So, I mean, think about over the last 30, 40 years. Like, the lyrics game has completely gone down the toilet. Like, there really isn't any. There are some artists who pride themselves on lyrics, but the vast majority is the drillers and the mumblers, man. So, if you think about this guy, think about this effing Meka, whatever the hell. Think about this guy. Think about, if you look at this guy, just Google me, has like green hair or whatever, red eyes. He's like shooting up shit. He's saying nigga. He's doing all this cool type shit, right? This is what white people essentially think of when they think of black people, and specifically when they think of nigga rappers, right? So think about it like this, because he looks like a lot of the modern really rappers anyway, really, like. So he looked like these motherfuckers. Come out, tattoos on her face, blah blah blah. Okay, now we got that. Now think about this. This guy will never age. He will never get tired. He'll never demand to renegotiate his contract because he don't like the way his image is portrayed. He is literally controlled by the engineers that created him and manage him and all the tech people. They can literally sell whatever they want. Even easier now. Because if you think about the mumblers and the drillers, they're most of them are young and dumb, on drugs, and willing to pull a trigger. They are easily controlled. Keep pushing out that poison, guys. Keep pushing out that poison. Right? And you pushing out this poison knowing, nah, these dudes know what they doing, bro. At this point, the drillers have been around for a decade or so they know what they doing. The problem is, you know, they don't really give a shit, you know, until, hey, such and such got killed. Hey, R.I.P. King Von, R.I.P. FPG Duck, R.I.P. etc., right? And that's the problem. So you're essentially giving record labels and the engineers that control these avatars And they said they're going to be AR, which means they're augmented reality, which means you're going to be wearing your glasses, and FM Meka or whatever is going to be showing up, like, on your screen. Just typical AR stuff. And, they'll be able to do anything they want with this thing. Now, the good thing is there was pushback, and FM Meka is not going to go anyplace. The bad part is all they really did was temporarily, hold off what's about to come. Because those people, all they're going to do is they're going to head to the drawing board and they're going to start again. They're going to start again. And this time it's going to be a little white girl or something. Little cute white girl with a zebra, flying zebra, imaginary friend, who just wants to go on adventures. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, sure. That's what the next FM Meka is gonna be, and they're just gonna keep pushing these things out. The truth is, if these things start catching on, they not even gonna need you dumb niggas anymore. They're not gonna need no rappers, or even if they do need rappers, which they still need rappers. You can basically just hire some, because this is what they did with the FN Meka guy. They basically just hire some dusty nigga who ain't really go give a shit. Hey, you paying me? Cool, you can use my voice. They use this guy's voice, and then they just use his voice for the FM Meka stuff. But they said their goal is to create an AI voice that's completely devoid of any human soul whatsoever, right? That's the goal. The goal is to create a AI that's completely controlled by their creators, engineers, marketing team, record company, what have you. That is the goal. If they can accomplish that, we don't need you niggas. And this is why the elevator engineer, me, this is why I tried to get this out there about getting you niggas in the game. Y'all niggas need to get in the game. Y'all not even, there's a game right now, right? There's a technology game. It's gonna be around for a while. As long as we keep improving improving and relying upon our technology, it ain't going no place, right? We are entering the age, I believe, that we are going to be it's going to be necessary. It's going to be a requirement to mix spirituality with technology, right? It's going to be a requirement in the coming decades. That is how you're going to do it, okay? Well, that's one of the ways you're going to do it. But you're going to have to start mixing in technology into your daily activities outside of even being able to just have your phone. And I'm talking about, if you are a rapper, you're going to have to mix in technology. If you are a accountant, you're going to have to mix in technology. If you are, whatever, a barbershop, you're going to have to start mixing in technology. If you don't start getting on this type of shit, you niggas are going to get replaced by FN Meka. Plural. You're going to be replaced. It's going to be somebody like me, who ain't like me, who don't look like me, who's going to just be programming, and that person is not going to have the same moral compass, racial pride in black folk, and really just overall non-hateful, empathetic person, or would be an empathetic person, who's going to be coding. It's going to be the Nazis. And they're going to create more FM Mekas. More. Because they trying to make money. And I had a debate about this the other day about erasing culture. FBA, ADOS, Black Americans, freedmen, African Americans, whatever. We need to preserve our culture. Our culture is hip hop. Now you got these assholes like Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe trying to take away the legacy that is FBA and our contributions to not just society, but the goddamn planet. Okay? So now you got people saying, oh, Latinos created hip hop, the Caribbeans created hip hop. You niggas, you FBA, you Black Americans, y'all just the beneficiaries. Well, to that I say, if we didn't create hip hop and all these other stuff, how come Latin Americans don't have the same access and love for hip hop in their countries? How come I can go to Jamaica and there is no equivalent of a Jamaican Jay-Z? Not in Jamaica, right? You can only do that shit in America. You can only create hip hop in America. You can only create hip hop, and the only people who could create the foundations for hip hop were the people who've been here long enough to understand jazz, scat, the blues, etc., to do that. And the only people that are ever done that on the planet, in the history of this planet, are FBA Black Americans. Hate to bust your all's bubble. These other motherfuckers are full of shit, and it's time for FBA to start drawing the lines in the sand. FN Meka is if that's not the last straw to make you niggas realize that you need to get your tech skills right, get your game right, stop playing. If that doesn't show you that you need to start focusing on what's coming, i.e. technology and all this other good stuff, then nothing will. Nothing will. Because, frankly, you all, and by you all, I'm really talking to everybody, right? However, black folks, I am black. I'm going to keep talking to you. You all aren't even, forget about competing in the game. You all don't even have the tools necessary to be able to compete in this game. And you're going to get removed. You're going to get removed. They're going to keep pushing black folks everywhere. Everywhere they can't afford to. Eventually, we won't be able to afford to live in America, period. We just going to be a permanent underclass that only serves other people. And that's the truth. And it sucks. They doing it right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? They doing it right in front of your face. FN Meka is them taking your culture right in front of your face. So if y'all don't want to start contributing, black folks, y'all need to not only start contributing positively to society, but you also need to start contributing to this fight to preserve your culture, i.e. hip-hop and everything else. And you need to start contributing to this technology game, man. I mean, there are so many different avenues, so many different jobs available, so many different opportunities to start your own business in a high-tech company. So many opportunities for money. Fuck out of here. Excuse my language. So many opportunities for money. I've been cussing this whole time. No one else is good. But so many opportunities for money. People are gonna throw money at you if you got the qualifications. Period. And you don't have to be an athlete. Destroy your body for your first 25 years. You don't have to be a rapper. Man, have you all seen what's been going on with these rappers, man? Over in Atlanta. Let me adjust. Over in Atlanta. Let's see if it'll be too bright. Yeah, it's gonna be too bright. Have you seen what they've been doing? Man, they not bullshitting. They not bullshitting. They are, man. They coming down with all them charges. They getting all these gangs, all these criminal organizations. I mean, that for many of you niggas, that's what's gonna be what your future is, man. See, that whole thing in Atlanta is like ground zero for what's going on and what needs to be changed in Black America. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm rocking with Fannie Willis. You know, because not only do we have to deal, you know, racism, white supremacy, all this good stuff, racist cops kill black people. Not only do we got to deal with George Zimmerman and what's the guys who killed Ahmaud Arbery, Travis McMichaels, and all these guys. But we also got to deal with these niggas. We also got to deal with the Young Thugs. We also got to deal with, you know, King Von's sister and girlfriend, like her ex-girlfriend. Like, yeah, these female animals. You know, like black. In other words, black folks got to deal with a lot of shit. All right. So, but me being the person I am, I don't have to deal with a lot of nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to deal with a lot of nigga shit. If I don't want to. So, I want people to, you know, black folks all over to not have to deal with nigga shit. Big part of not dealing with nigga shit is the fact that, you know, you got good money coming in. You got meaning and purpose. You know, you're working for your people. You know, that's the stuff that, like, I want y'all to start looking forward to, like making money. You know, take it exotic and fun. You know, a few times a year. I mean, the money, frankly, to be honest, the money making, I just looked this up. I think the minimum salary for an NBA player is like $4 something, right? Like $450 or something like that. I don't make that much, but I'm not that far from that either. Honestly, I'm really not. And over the long run, I'm gonna make far more money than most NBA and NFL players. I know I've said this before. Average NFL players' career is like 3-4 years. And I think the average NBA is like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. After that, they're not making 99% of them ain't making the bread they were, you know, making their second, third year. So you got the freaks of nature like LeBron, but okay, that's LeBron.